Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. The XRP chart, yeah, it's just basically just moving sideways here, still in this range here. We talked about it in the previous video that this most likely due to the breach here of this green line still has a chance to push higher in a larger ABC correction within wave Y. So it's a bit of a corrective mess. So best I can tell you is that my primary scenario is that this here is a WXY correction, okay? This still has a potential to push higher. Basically, the Y wave is an ABC correction. A wave, B wave, C wave to come. This B wave could go a little lower, below 51.3 cents, to be honest. Probabilities increase that a more direct breakdown occurs. Even though if this really is a B wave, we should add the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement because B waves can go down to that level. So it's more like that, even though it looks as if XRP is holding quite well up there. Hasn't even broken back below the trend line of this triangle, so it's holding above the trend line. But yeah, we can count the move up as a 3-wave move, as you can see here. Okay. And even if we put the X wave here, it would still not be really a solid 5-wave move. Proportions are just not there. So either way, A waves can be 5 or 3 waves anyway. So I assume that's an A wave. After this was a very choppy corrective structure. So this has to be a WXY, and the Y wave consists of A, B, C. So while the B wave can go a little lower, this move down looks corrective. Would rather suggest continuation higher. That's also what we, for example, would like to see for Bitcoin. But you can see that we had a break out of this triangle pattern to the upside. It tried to push above this resistance level that we also identified at 55.8 cents. But it's basically consolidating between support and resistance now. So a more sustained break above 55.8 cents should send it higher towards 63. It literally will depend a little bit on how low the B wave goes to determine really the target for the C wave. At the moment, I mean, again, depending on, for me, this looks better, but let's leave it there. It doesn't make a great difference anyway in terms of target calculation. It really depends on how low the B wave goes as to where we should see the C wave go. Once we have a first 1-2 setup in wave C complete, we can specify targets better. For me, the B wave could extend a little more to the downside. Very first and early target is the 61.8 extension level at 61 cents. Then 63 cents is key. There's also a previous structural level, structural resistance. And then the 1-to-1 ratio, 100% extension at 66 cents is actually also something to watch because this is where we had a previous swing high. And it's the most common target for a C wave. So we have to remain a bit flexible here with XRP. For me, the focus is on higher in this messy corrective structure. I would not be surprised if I have to change my wave count here. That's typically the case if we have low quality price action choppy structures. And a break below 49.5 cents would send it lower. Yeah, and then we would have to assume that the Y wave already topped here. But for now, I don't see a strong indication for that because we're holding support and the move down is pretty much corrective and we're even holding above the descending trend line. So I think we just need to be a little bit more patient here with XRP. It's just moving sideways. No significant price action since Bitcoin broke out. So yeah, let's be a bit patient. And yeah, then we should, if we see a more sustained break higher, we should see the price get to 63 cents or even 66 cents maybe next week, maybe in a couple of weeks. It takes as long as it takes, really. Especially problematic is that XRP is continuing to move in corrective structures. There's nothing impulsive about this structure at all. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, but there isn't much more to say and not much more to update other than the relevant pivot points and parameters for the current structure. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.